Hello and welcome to the 10 Pence Arcade Podcast. It is Monday, the 7th of April 2026, and we are recording podcast number 224. That's the information for you. The game is Galaga, and we will, as we go on, we'll tell you how to correctly spell Galaga. So that's good, isn't it?
Hi.
And we've got Alex as well, so I was getting carried away there. Alex, down south, mate. Are you down south? Yeah, aren't you? Down south. Yeah, way down south.
How you doing, mate?
I'm all right.
How you doing?
Right.
Yeah, you all right?
Yeah, really, really busy at work, but...
Yeah, I have been. Extremely busy. Repointing this huge cottage on my own, and it's just like the thickest lime mortar. It's like, do you remember those old lava and plaster ceilings? Have you ever taken one of those down before? They're hideous. So in the old days...
Oh, with the swirls in them.
They used to have like bits of wood, and they used to use plaster with horsehair. And in most modern buildings now, they take it all down. And when I was a lot younger, they used to get me to do that quite a lot, take these old lava and plaster ceilings down. And this repointing job I'm doing is like that. It's the dust is just horrendous. So I went out and bought a massive mask. Like I look like Bane from Batman. Do you know what I mean? It's just horrendous. Just coming home every day, literally covered in dust and absolutely shattered. So been quite tired, but I have been up to quite a lot. Gaming wise. So we've got a lot to talk about this month.
Yeah, we have.
But other than that, mate, yeah, I'm good, mate. You all right?
I'm all right, yeah. I did something to my thumb at Crav. I twisted it round, and Jan said it wasn't a sprain because it didn't bruise, but I couldn't grip anything for like a week. I lost my grip, and I think it was a sprain in my thumb. So I was off Crav for a couple of weeks. Yeah. I just got back into it last week, like, you know, and I was able to punch and kick and everything. But it was weird. It was like it swelled up, and then there was like, and it was really painful, and there was no grip in my fingers. It was very strange, really weird.
Ligament damage.
Could be.
Probably. Or just a sprain. Yeah.
It's all right now.
You're still doing the old Krav Maga then, are you?
I am. I'm coming up for my green belt grading, which is like jiu-jitsu.
Right, how many belts is there to a black belt in your style?
There is.
What's your style?
What's your style?
You could call it the art of fighting without fighting. Show me some. Don't you think we need a little more room? Where else? Down the island. We can take this boat. Okay. Don't try and pull yourself up the lines or let go rope. Is it like that?
I can't remember what I'm saying now. Yeah, the yellow belt, which is your basics. You learn your toolbox, as they call it. All the punches, kicks.
What, you're allowed to use tools?
It's a toolbox, you know.
Elbows,
hammers, knife fists, and a bit of weapons. So if you only ever do one belt in Krav Maga, if you come away with the yellow belt, you've got a good grounding, and you've got orange belt, which is all grappling.
And what belt are you?
I'm orange belt, which is the strangles, the bear hugs.
You're bear hugging. You like hugs, so you all come in and greet with a big hug.
I like that. I like that. And then there's the green belt, which is sort of ground fighting. So you never get on the ground, but if you do, this is how you get up. And then there's blue, which is weapons, which you do anyway. And I think there's brown. Guns? I think there's brown and black. I don't know what brown is. Brown is probably.
How long would it normally take, say on average, for an average bloke off the street to get to black belt? 3 years, 4 years?
Yeah, about 3 years. Yeah, if you put you really into it, if you went like 3 times a week, I only go twice a week. I think it would be a few years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3, 4, yeah.
Because some styles I know, people get black belt within a year. And it's because, and they've got like hundreds of students. and it's all about the money. So the more people they take through, they make a lot of money through the grading and selling the uniform and the belts. So the more people they get, the more money they make. So they get them through the system quickly, which is cheapskate, really. It's whereas the more traditional styles, it will take you longer to get to black belt, and most drop out normally around yellow belt, which is halfway when you start sparring. If it's a good style, it would take you 4 years to get to black belt if you're good, But there's a lot of styles out there that I've seen people get black belt within a year. I'm like, what? It's not the way to do it, is it? You're enjoying it though, are you?
Yeah, enjoying it. Yeah, I enjoy the actual. Like I said to Jan, I'm tired. I don't want to go. She said, just go, just go. When you get there and your adrenaline's pumping, and then you feel really good then.
Do you have to wear a gi?
No, it's a no gi thing.
Right.
That's a thing with Krav Maga, because it's supposed to be street fighting. You wouldn't wear a gi in street fighting, but we have like clothes grabs. So that's a
so what do you turn up? Do you turn up in your 1970s John McEnroe Adidas shorts?
How did you know? How did you know?
Huh?
No, just like black. What are them things called? Pants, trousers.
Just pants. Right. Sounds. Yeah,
and like a really lightweight shoes. I found these Adidas shoes, and they're called Falcon something.
You wear shoes?
Sorry, trainers, sneakers.
Really?
And they're
so you're supposed to be barefoot?
No.
Really?
No, if you get stomped on, you're dead, aren't you? Well, not dead, but injured. Yeah, these are really lightweight. They're excellent. You can kick and side kick and more kicks and kicks. Yeah.
Sounds good, mate. Sounds good.
Yeah.
As long as you're enjoying it, that's the main thing, buddy.
It is. So what have you been up to, mate?
Oh, mate, I have been... I think we spoke about the Bristol market last time. Well, I went to the London gaming market. When was that? A couple of weeks ago. And I haven't been to London gaming market in about 3 years. Since I moved out here to Oxfordshire, it's been harder for me to get there. I think last time I went by train. This time I decided to drive all the way in. It took me about an hour and a half, no, maybe a bit longer, hour and 45. And I drove straight in. I got up at 5, left at 6, got there for 8 a.m. in the morning, right in the centre of London, Russell Square, because I didn't have a ticket to get in. But I reached out to my mate Tootie, Stuart, who's got his own YouTube channel. He said, well, I'll get you in if you can come and give us a hand. So I thought, yeah, no problem. I'm up early anyway, because he stalls out there with his mate Rob. So I got there for 8. They hired a van and helped them get all their retro games out of the van, across the street in Russell Square, into this hotel, which is where the event's held. That took about, I don't know, half an hour. They're extremely grateful, because I think Stuart's got a bad back, so he was quite slow moving the stuff out. So I got all that out really quick for him, and then bought him a coffee, and I had a wander around the market. It's always in the same venue. Picked up a few bits and bobs, which we'll get into in the pickup section. But yeah, it was good to be back in there. Extremely busy place once they let all the punters in, about 10:30. A lot of younger crowd there this time as well, I noticed. Yeah, and a lot less 8-bit games for sale. I didn't see many Spectrum games or anything like that. Commodore, BBC Micro. A lot of NES. A lot of SNES, high-end SNES games. Mega Drive. Japanese Alan was there from, is it Forbidden Worlds up in Glasgow?
Oh yeah, forgotten.
He was there.
Something like that, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, he was there. Some his stuff. Said hello to him. Who else was there? Alan Chan was there. And yeah, a few other people. Not that many people I knew, actually. As I say, there was a lot more younger crowd there this time. But it was cool. And I did pick up a few bits and bobs, and it was just nice to do that. Yeah, really enjoyed that. But I got so tired by about 12 o'clock. Actually, I forgot to mention my friend Scott, Sega Zombie, came down, and his friend Mark and Alex, U-Star Gamer, who have all got YouTube channels. We had a cup of coffee, met up, and had a walk round together, so that was nice. We're all into the retro gaming scene, so it's nice to walk around with fellow collectors. And I left about 12 o'clock because I was absolutely knackered. I felt like I'd been there a whole day. I was so tired, you know what I mean? And then got back for about 3 o'clock. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed myself. It was a good day. You ever been to a market, Shaun?
Don't think so. The only things I see,
You don't
like,
really pick much up, do you? So there would be no point in you going, really, would there?
no.
Unless it was biscuits. You could maybe go to a biscuit market.
I picked up some posters once. There's a vendor thing at Play Blackpool, isn't there? And I wander around there, but I know quite a lot of the people, so I end up talking.
Right.
And Tony says, "Where are you again?" There's like Tony, Gaz, and John Beresford, and we all sort of get there together. And they said, "Where are you? You work in the room again?" Because I know so many people. And I said, "Right, I'll see you in a minute." And I'm chatting and chatting.
Work in the room.
Work in the room.
Such a celeb, Shaun. You're such a celeb.
Yeah, it's
that
because
unmistakable baldy biscuit head.
I know so many people. That's what it is, and I'm always friendly. But I spend, when I go back to work, I said, "Have you been arcading again?" Yeah, because you've lost your voice. Your voice goes really hoarse because you have to shout. You have to project your voice in them kind of places, don't you? And then you're going, oh yeah, and yeah, you've been arcading again, love. Yeah. Did you see Pac-Man and Space Invaders? Did you see them, love? Did you see your Donkey Kong? Did you play Donkey Kong, love?
Space Invaders.
So it's not, yeah, not me. Not for me.
Also, I went to the Pixel Bunker, the National Film and Science Museum. Have you been there, Shaun?
No, we haven't.
Have you not?
No.
Oh, it's really cool. It's really cool. It's probably about the third time I've been there. I went with my son because my son stayed with me for the weekend, and I thought it wasn't a particularly nice weekend weather-wise. So I thought, let's go there. It's sort of on the way home, back to London. The National Film and Science Museum is really cool. They've got loads of props and stuff, clothing from all the films. Doctor Who. All the stuff in there was used in films or TV series. It's the actual clothing and props they used in films and series. So you've got, Cyberman in there, Dalek, all the Doctor Who outfits from all the different Doctors over the time periods. There's a phone box from Bill and Ted's. There's a robot from one of my favourite films of the 70s, Silent Running. Do you remember that film?
No, I'm going to have to watch that.
Oh, it made me cry when I was a kid. I loved that film as a kid, and they got the actual robots in there from that film, which looks super cool. They always remind me of a Nintendo red tent, even though they're not red. It's the shape of them. So they were cool to see. Yeah, just loads of stuff. They've got all the swords from Lord of the Rings, sonic screwdrivers from Doctor Who. They had Blake 7, the models from Blake 7, the Liberator and the Auric. Do you remember the computer Auric?
Vaguely, yeah. I tried watching it again recently, and it's so bad.
Oh, really?
It's so plastic,
Is it?
Well, I think the acting's okay, but the scenery's, oh God, you can tell.
The Blake 7 was a classic. I mean, I haven't watched it since it was released back in the day, but I've got lots of friends that still go back and watch it. It's one of their favourite sci-fi series ever to be released. It's quite an adult themed sci-fi. I'll have to go back and watch it because it's been such a long time, but I do worry that it won't be that good, or it would have aged quite badly. But yeah, I think it was pretty cool when it came out, though. That robot, that computer Auric was pretty cool. It got all sorts of stuff in there. It's definitely worth a visit. Me and Josh got a joint ticket for 65 quid, and that covered us for the National Film Museum and the arcade, because they've got an arcade there as well. But you only get a 3-hour slot. And if you're going to the film museum, that eats into your 3-hour slot as well. which I didn't know. But the museum takes probably about 40 minutes to walk through. So if you want to spend more time in the arcade, I'll definitely do them at separate times.
Is this Milton Keynes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one.
James Brindle, Andy Brown runs it. It's his thing.
That's it.
And James
Yeah.
Brindle from RGP, I think, maintains a lot of the cabinets there.
He does bits, yeah, and Anthony does as well. You know, his mate, yeah.
Yeah. So the arcade was pretty cool. In fact, it was awesome. I thought it was a great setup, and there was a lot of games in there I have never seen or played before. First picture you can see there, Shaun, Sega's Congo Bongo, which I had to go up and play. I've never played on a dedicated cab before. It was awesome. Absolutely awesome.
There's one in Arcade Club Leeds, I think. Yeah.
So that was cool. I played an Iron Maiden pinball. Although the left flipper wasn't working particularly well.
You go into the dark side as the pin.
Not at all. You know, it's the amount of people say that.
Yeah.
Like, whenever I post a picture of a pinball that good old Matt from London Pinballs loaned me, the amount of people say, "Oh, you'll get 2 next. Oh, you'll get rid of all your arcades next." No, I won't, because I love video games too much. You know, it's just not happening. I don't have any nostalgia for pinball, but I'm really enjoying borrowing these pinballs for a month, and that's really cool. And I look forward to the next one. But will I ever own one? I'm not too fussed at the moment, really. I mean, there's just so many out on location, so many friends have got them. I'll probably be more than happy just going around to their houses and playing them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I don't dislike them. It's just I do really enjoy playing them. I just don't know whether I'd want to own one unless I come across this amazing theme and this amazing game. And Stranger Things was very cool. I did really enjoy that. It's now gone, by the way. I have missed that since it's been here. But we'll get into that a bit later. I want to talk a little bit more about the Pixel Bunker, because he did have some very cool games there. Midnight Resistance with the rotary sticks.
Ooh.
I know they've got this at the Arcade Club, but I've never played it. It was very cool to play that with the rotary sticks. I'd love a rotary stick setup in here. You know, I know there's not that many games, is there? There's Forgotten Worlds.
Ikari Warriors. Is it 3?
I'm not a fan of Ikari Warriors.
Midnight Resistance, Midnight Rescue, is it something like that?
No, Midnight Resistance, yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it, isn't it?
There's a science fiction themed one as well.
But I think it's quite...
Search and Rescue.
Search and Rescue, don't know that one.
Yeah, I think that's a...
But, you know, it was really cool. The cab looks very similar to a Robocop. It's got that curved marquee at the top, which I quite like. Nice cabinet. It was really cool to play that on the rotary sticks. They had a Sega Carnival there. I remember picking one of those up. All fully working, which was lovely to see. It was an Alka cabinet. Yeah, lovely to see and play that. That's proper old British cabinet, that. They had, like, you know, it's just cool the way they set it out. Loads of black lights in there, loads of really cool lighting. They had, like, loads of nostalgia above the cabinets, like a rally chopper, skateboards, everything from the 80s all around. You know, it wasn't just the arcade cabinets. It was a very cool, atmospheric arcade. And it was great to be in. It really was. There was a Road Blasters there. I loved playing that. Road Blasters, what a game, Shaun. Really cool game. I used
to love it because it was driving and shooting for I think it's 14, I was 14, was it 1984 when it came out? Yeah. I loved that. And no, 87 maybe. But I loved that, and I loved the cornering, and I loved you could shoot things as well as drive. It was excellent.
Cool, wasn't it? They also had my old Atari video pinball there. That's the one I used to own years ago.
The exact one.
It is the exact one. I recognise the control panel and stuff. I had that about 6 years ago. unfortunately, as you can see, the monitor was having struggle. It had bar lines through it, so it was unplayable, which I was a bit gutted about. But it's a lovely cabinet. It's a very deep cabinet, but it's kind of cabaret size in width, which I quite like. I'd love to have that back. It's just so cool. They had a Konami dedicated kicker. Vic would have loved that, wouldn't he? He loves kicker. Great game. Yeah, really cool cabinet. 2 joysticks as well. Didn't know you could play 2 players on that simultaneously?
Don't think so.
Yeah, but cool cabinet. I've never seen a dedicated kicker before. They had a Pengo in there. Just so much stuff. Jellicoe Rally Big Run. Never played that before. Yeah, definitely worth a visit, guys. The Pixel Bunker in Milton Keynes, especially with the National Film and Science Museum there. I think it's just a really cool setup. They've done a really great job of that. So yeah, that was a great day out. And that was about it, really, mate. That's what I've been up to. What about you? What have you been up to, Sam?
Well, we've been just wandering around the local area, really. Beacon Fell Country Park, Preston. That's lovely when you get to the top of the hill, when you see the view. You can get to the top of the hill and you can see Blackpool Tower. It's amazing. And then the Crown and Thistle Bakery, right? We went to Bold Venture Park, which is another one. And this bakery, they do these cakes, and they are huge. Absolutely, I should have took a picture of it, like a case full of cakes, and you can pick four, or I think it's 5 for £16.
What sort of cakes?
Oh,
Victoria sponge?
Yeah, sponge, big cream cakes.
Cream cakes, yeah.
Rocky Road.
Probably my element in there.
God, I had one. It was like a vanilla kind of a sponge thing, and I had to eat it in 2 sessions. It was that big. I should have took a picture. That was.
Sometimes I prefer a sweet than a savoury, don't you?
Yeah.
Like instead of a meal, like I could quite happily go into a cafe and eat a large slice of cake and a coffee, and that would do me for the whole day, instead of eating, I don't know, an English breakfast. Because meat just gets a little bit much sometimes, isn't it? Some days I don't feel like eating any meat at all. Do you ever get that? Just want cake. I just want cake.
What cake? I sometimes do like just have sweet stuff, yeah. And yeah, Beacon Whitehall Country Park in Darwin. That's a lovely one. My mum, when she was alive, she said, "You're lucky living in Blackburn, because everywhere you go, like 10 miles east, there's always a park there, or a little country walk, or you can find these little places." And we are really. These like Darwin is really the next town to us, and there's loads of little places.
Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube channels that there's a guy that does a lot of walks up there. There's a lot of national parks, isn't there?
Yeah.
And he was visiting. There's a lot of rainforests up there, which I didn't know about. Did you know?
Rainforests?
Yeah, there's rainforests in Lancashire. Not like your tropical rainforests that you get in Brazil, but they are classed as rainforests if they get a certain amount of rain a year, more than anywhere else in the country. And there's little pockets. You should look it up, Shaun, because there's some beautiful rainforests in Lancashire. They're all sort of in pockets. Some of them are quite small. I'll have to send you a link, but they look absolutely beautiful. And the trees there are ancient, and they're just covered in moss and green. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, we like the ancient trees. Yeah, the ancient trees.
Yeah, I'll send you a link to his program. It's all up where you live.
Oh, lovely.
If you like all that kind of stuff.
Right. What games have we been playing? I've been playing Kicker, because you were doing it on a stream, and I thought, I'd love to play that again. And
such a good game.
It is, and it took me a while to beat the first 2 bosses because I forgot how to do it all. So yeah, but it's.
Did you get to the hate beaks?
Yeah, me and Vic rinsed that bit.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh no, it's not that. I'm thinking of Kung Fu Master, where you could rinse the hate beaks.
Once you finish the first loop, you get the birds, don't you, dropping rocks on you? Did you get there?
it. I think so. Yeah, I didn't get that
Yeah.
far, but I did. I did when we played it for a featured game. I think I got really good at it, but I forgot everything. But
Yeah.
it's good when you're relearning stuff, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've got a PCB of it. I love Kicker. It's one I remember fondly as a kid playing in the arcades. And I know it was a huge favourite of Vic's, wasn't it? He loved that game. I think he got over 1 million. I think he could just keep playing it, couldn't he? He just carried on.
Yeah.
He was really good at it.
I've been playing a lot of Galaga, obviously, and Final Star Force, which is a sequel to Star Force, and it kind of it is very fast and it's like updated, but it keeps some of the old aesthetics. You know where the baddies are yellow and they fire yellow bullets, so they're so visible in the original Star Force. That's what made it so good, I think. You know, the yellow bullets and the yellow enemies. It keeps that kind of thing. But it's very quick, and I enjoy. I enjoy my shooters. So play quite a bit of that. Fine, it's 1992.
Wow, I've not played that.
So it's 8 years after the Star Force. Not as good as Star Force original, I don't think. But
no.
Yeah, very good game.
Well, that's cool. I've been playing a bit of Batsigan, which do you know what? You're going to find it's hard to believe. I've never played it before.
That was
until last week.
That was supposed to be the first game you could consider a bullet hell. Yeah, I think it kind of invented it. Yeah.
But you know what I liked about it? I thought, because I'm doing a little high score challenge with a couple of other mates, and Mark's Space Cowboy, he picked it, and I thought, I'm not going to like it. It's just going to be bullet hell. But actually, I thought it was really cool. I think I gave it 9-10 out of 10. Because I like the way the difficulty level went up very slowly. It sort of got you used to the game, and then just stage by stage, it slowly ramped it up. So you got used to it. I thought the graphics were super. The underwater bits, and it just looked really cool. Cool music, great game. But you can see where it's going, can't you, with the bullet hell? Because when you get to the bosses, that's when it starts getting a bit tricky, as just sort of dodging bullets more than trying to shoot stuff.
Yeah.
But it wasn't too bad. I thought it was a really good game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Definitely one I'll go back to. I picked up a Toki PCB from Tom, who runs the Four Quarters Bar. Great deal he gave me on that, 120 quid. I really like Toki. It's got great music. I like the character, and it's just a game I wanted to spend a bit more time in. And for that price, I thought, let's give it a go. I thought, this is really fun. I'm really enjoying this. I didn't know there was like underwater levels that feel like a little bit like Donkey Kong Country. I didn't know that. It's really cool. It's a really cool little game. I've also been playing Windjammers 2. Did you know there was a sequel?
No, I didn't. Yeah,
it's on the Switch, and I completed it on medium level. I was well chuffed with that. Really good game. I love Windjammers.
That's playing against a computer.
Against the computer, doing the story mode on Windjammers 2. Yeah, really good game. There's a lot more stuff you can do in it, but they kept the basic premise of the game. The mechanics are the same. Looks amazing. It's a lot more cel-shaded kind of look to it, but it's got loads of little mini games in it. It's a great arcade game. It's basically a more advanced version of Pong. Do you know what I mean? It's just really cool.
It's really cool. I suppose it is.
Yeah. Stranger Things Pinball, that's now gone. I was playing that probably every night, actually. I really enjoyed it. It was great fun, Shaun. I managed to get 400 million. I don't know whether I got to the wizard mode or not. Everyone keeps going to me, have you got to the wizard mode yet? I was like, what is the wizard mode? Does some wizard appear or something? I don't know. What is it?
It's when
I've got 400 million.
It's when you unlock certain things on a pinball, and then you get to the wizard mode.
But what does it do? How do I know I'm in it?
Does
some sort of wizard appear and go, hello, I am the wizard. You are now in wizard mode.
No, it's like...
I know.
It's normally part of the stories, isn't it? They the pinballs, like you unlock pieces of like it's almost like an adventure kind of thing.
Yeah.
Especially with the Marvel things, you've unlocked that, you've killed that guy
Right.
and then you go on to the next thing, and it's
Well,
that
I was,
kind of
I
thing.
was, yeah, I was doing modes. I was definitely unlocked some modes in it. But there is so much depth to that game, and do you know what? I did find it quite annoying sometimes. Like some nights I'd come down here and I just had a terrible game after a terrible game after a terrible game. It's just like this is shit.
You
This is.
do, yeah,
Then
you
I thought
do.
to myself, actually, no, this is pinball. This is what happens. It's the luck of the ball, really, sometimes. But then you see, I was watching Stern put videos up because they've just updated their Dungeons and Dragons pinball. And I was just watching because they have these testers that test the pinball, right? That's their job, to test all the modes, go through the whole story of the pinball and finish it to make sure there's no bugs or anything. A bit like a game tester. And this guy was unbelievable. It's just like, his game must have went on for about 40 minutes. And you could just see the skill involved in playing it. So there is a lot of skill there. I can see that, definitely, but there's also a lot of luck too, which you don't get in a video game, do you?
No.
You don't get luck in a video game, really.
You can get lucky, can't you? With
well,
yeah.
I think it's more down to bad mechanics if something like that happens. But yeah, no, I mean, it doesn't take the enjoyment away because it still wants you to come back and play more. Because you know you can have a good game. It's just finding that game and getting into the zone, I guess. But yeah, no, it was cool. Sad to see that go. I've now got a Centaur, 1981 Bally Centaur, or Centaur. Is it Centaur? It was Centaur. I don't know about it. It's got a cool theme. It looks really cool. Actually, aesthetically, it looks better in the room than Stranger Things. It's a little bit smaller, but it's not quite as good a game. It's so much slower.
Yeah, it's an old one, isn't it? It
Yeah.
introduced multi-ball, I think, kind of, and there's speech in it, which is early speech. I was playing it on like the virtual one the other night, and I always sort of gravitate to it when we go to an event because it's like loud, it's Centaur, and all that kind of thing. And you have to, because it's an old one, there's not all these unlockables. It's nice, simple rules. Like you just knock all the drop targets down in front of you, and then you're away, kind of thing. But yeah it's nice, simple rules, and it's a lovely looking game, isn't it? It's like a really sort of dark kind of a theme, isn't it?
It's got like a black and white monochrome look to it, hasn't it? A very gothic. In fact, my mate Mark, who fixes my machines, he's got one, and he actually did the mod for the speech synthesis because it's got an echo to it, and there's a board on that pinball that goes, and he did like a mod, recreated that board, and he's made it public. Anyone can copy it, but he said he basically invented it, and it gives it that speech, that echo. It's got like an echo to the speech, which makes it quite eerie, quite daunting to go up to. It's quite a it's a cool. It taunts you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool pinball, but I don't know. After playing Stranger Things, and there was just so many different things to go for. This is only really 2 or 3 things. You've got the drop targets. You get them in order. You get the multi-ball. The other shots are so hard to get, and it's so unforgiving because I was so used to getting a ball save on Stranger Things. Like I think there's a time limit on modern pinballs. Like if the ball goes down the drain, it will give you another ball fairly quickly within that time space. Whereas this one, if it goes down, that's it, it's gone. You won't get another free ball. Whereas most modern pins are a little bit more forgiving, aren't they?
Yeah.
So the game's over a lot quicker. But still, it's cool. I've got it for a month, and then I'll probably go back to a more modern one. But that's it, really, guys. That's what I've been playing.
It looks good in your arcade, that next to Buggy Boy.
Oh, mate, Buggy Boy. I forgot to mention Buggy Boy. It's finally working.
I could see, you could see a little
Not,
car in the screen.
I have not stopped playing Buggy Boy. It is so cool, Shaun. What a game. What a game. I've been trying to practice getting up on two wheels because I've seen someone on YouTube do the whole track on two wheels, and you get a massive multiplier if you get it on two wheels.
God.
Not easy, but it's so much fun trying to do it. It's such a cool game. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. I will do a video on that soon. One of my favourite racers.
Podcast pickups.
Right, oh, we've got some lovely pickups here. Some Famicom carts.
Okay, yeah, so out with the new, into the old. Got the Bally Centaur, which we've just been talking about. Buggy Boy, I've had for quite a while. I haven't actually showcased it on my channel yet, but I will do. It's finally working. I've got a huge shout out to Mark for doing such an amazing job on it. He's changed the bearings on the steering wheel. The credit issue was actually a ceramic capacitor on the PCB that he's changed.
So I thought that.
Yeah.
I thought it was
graphics glitch is gone.
Ceramic, what did you say? Ceramic cable. Ceramic capacitor. Oh, yeah. like a ceramic mug, are they?
They don't look like a ceramic mug, but I guess if you dropped it, it would shatter like a mug.
Ah.
Into a million pieces, so you don't want to be doing that.
You need to get rid of them and put a proper capacitor in then, don't you?
A rubber one. Yeah. But yeah, ceramic capacitors.
Yeah.
They tend to go, but yeah, it's so cool to have this. It's such a rare game as well. It's a Tatsumi Buggy Boy Junior. I think there's only 2 in the country. It is so cool. What a great game. I think Buggy Boy, Super Hang On, and Pole Position are probably my favourites, and maybe Road Blasters. They're like my favourite kind of drivers or racers.
I think one of my favourites is Sega Rally. I love Sega Rally.
Sega Rally's cool, yeah. What about Outrun? I'm not a fan of Outrun, are you? It's a little bit meh.
No, I like Outrun 2 a lot better because I had it on the PS2 and it was a really good version. But I like drifting, and I like drifting. I like the newer ones, like Midnight.
Outrun's more of a sort of driving experience, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas Outrun 2 is proper racing, drifting, and everything.
It's sort of unreal drifting. I like that kind of thing in the game.
Yeah.
And Initial D. That's another.
Initial D. I was just going to mention that.
Another new. Well, it's not a new sort of franchise now, but it's. I think it's on a number 8 or something. But I love playing them. I love the drift mechanic. I've always loved rally games, as opposed to like solid Formula One things or that kind of thing.
You're not a fan of pole positioning. You're not.
I used to like Pole Position. Yeah, and Pole Position 2.
Yeah. Pole Position's a great game. That's a proper racer, really, isn't it? You're actually racing for positions. Whereas Outrun, it's just a driving experience, really, isn't it? Getting to time points in the game stages. But yeah, it's cool to have that. I will be doing a video on Buggy Boy really soon. There's my pickups, mate. That's from the London Game Market. I've got Super Spy Hunter on the NES. That's a really cool game. I've wanted that for such a long time. I found it at the London Game Market, 50 quid. It's a really cool game. And Eliminator Boat Duel. So if you like RC Pro-Am, you'll like Eliminator Boat Duel. Plays very similar.
Oh, yeah.
Russian Attack. Yeah. Legendary Wings is a great port on the NES. In fact, I would say I prefer it over the arcade. Drop Zone, Archie McLean's Drop Zone, that's a great game. Alpha Mission, SNK, Tom and Jerry I haven't played yet, and Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest I haven't played yet, but the others I've played, they're really cool. And then I picked up some Specky games, Spy Hunter, which I had back in the day, Dandy, which plays a little bit like Gauntlet, Mooncrester, Wanted Monty Mole. Oh, I used to love that game. I can't believe I didn't own it or don't have it now. I did have it back in the day, but I don't have it now. And Way of the Tiger. Great games. And loads of BBC Micro, Program Power, Electronic, cassette games, Felix and the Fruit Monsters, Escape from Moonbase Alpha, Bandits at 3 o'clock, Jet Power Jack. Oh, the memories, guys. I just love those games and the covers. My mate had all of those.
Do you ever load them? Have you got a cassette?
No, I've got. Well, I don't load them on cassette. No, I've really only brought them because I have fond memories of going around to my mate's house, and him owning them, and me picking them every week and playing them. I have a BBC Micro right here next to me, Shaun, with all the games on it. I just really wanted, because the nostalgia for me, just seeing that box cover art. Oh, it brings back so many memories, and they were only like a couple of quid each.
Yeah,
but I've got to get them. And the last two pickups was Pocket Bravery. That was a gift from Red 7, Nick. Thank you so much for that, mate. That's a very deep fighting game that I've played. I've got to put a bit more time into. So cheers for that, mate. And I've got R-Type Delta, which looks beautiful on my OLED screen. Have you ever played that R-Type Delta?
No, I haven't.
That's really good, really good. So that's on the Switch. Both games of those are on the Switch. And that's about it, mate. I see Tagster here's got a load of pickups. Do you want to read up what he's got to say?
Yeah, he says, this is a thing to us, right? I listen to the podcast religiously every month and I try to give feedback more often. I have an idea about the pickup section. Mr. Shaun doesn't really have any pickups. If he does, it's either a cold or an injury or a biscuit. Generally, that's the extent of Shaun's monthly pickups. How about me, Shaun, spelt correctly, Sean. My mum loved Sean Connery, by the way. Maybe his mum. Maybe I should share my pickups through photos as an alternative to long lost twin brother to Shaun. We also we all just have the same birthday as well. So we're both Shaun, both for 10th of November. I'd let you guys put your spin on your entertaining way. So we could have Shaun's pickups and it'd be Shaun Tagster. What do you reckon?
Yeah. Oh, awesome idea. Yeah. Great idea.
Yeah. He's my pickups this month are signatures. A signature by Yuzo Koshihiro on a couple of games he did for the music for Shenmue Mega Drive Slap Fight. Also picked up a book. Space Harrier 40th anniversary. There he's showing me. It's all in Japanese, mate.
He loves his Sega, doesn't he?
He does.
He loves his Sega, doesn't he?
Lots of Space Harrier fan art. A must-have for Space Harrier fans. And then he's got a picture. Yeah, the picture below of that guy, that musician. Yeah. So is
this going to be a monthly thing then? He's going to post his pickups instead of you. That's a great idea.
You reckon?
Well, yeah, because you don't have any, do you?
Well, I could say he could sort of say I've picked him up, and then I do it. Yeah.
He's just put another video out on his channel, so check that out, guys. What's his channel called again?
Tagster's Arcade Shorts. He did loads of shorts. I don't know if he's doing full length videos now. But
no,
the shorts
he's done a
really
video.
Good.
He's done an arcade tour. I started watching it yesterday. I need to finish it, but yeah, he's doing some cool arcade videos. Is our Shaun.
And Mr.
So yeah, cool pickups, mate.
Yeah, I'll sort of take the glory for the next ones you do. I won't even say that from you. I'll say it's me. I've got a great pickup. Right, we've got Mr. Berserker's cab pickup. He's finally picked up a cab because he's always playing in front of his screen with a couple of joysticks. It's a bar. I looked at it and says, "Is that a bar top on a riser?" He says, "Yeah." So it's still an improvement from his previous setup. So it's got a lot of bar top on one of them risers you get on an arcade 1-up or whatever. There's a few pictures there. and he puts his favourite on 1942. And I thought, is it? It says an MVS entertainment system. Is it just MVS games? He says no. There's about 1,000 games on it. He says I just played 1942 and Mr. Do. So yeah. So the cab is like obviously it's a thin one with LCD. I said what's the lag like? He says yeah, it's fine. So at least he's got a stand up. He's got a seat as well, an actual arcade machine like the hapsticks where he can play instead of like in front of a screen with like a little mini sort of joystick and a gamepad he plays with as well. So there you go.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool theme. I love the theme to that. Does look very cool, mate. Nice one.
A nice stall.
Right,
as well,
shout outs.
Friendly shout outs.
Shouting out. Yes, Retro Russ for creating our awesome podcast images. They're all him. And a big shout out to Russ for also being the coordinator of the May the 3rd Kong Off at Bury Arcade Club. Get yourself there. May the 3rd is not far off now. We're recording this on the 7th of April or something. So, do you want to do a bit of a live sort of thing for the podcast when we get there?
Yeah, we can do that. I was going to do a video as well, but we can do that. We can do a walk around and a live thing, interview some of the players, can't we?
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. I'm looking forward to that. That reminds me, I haven't booked a room yet. I need to do that. Hopefully they've got some spaces. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So that is the 3rd of May, the Kong Off. It's on a Sunday, I think, isn't it?
You can keep up mine if you want.
Yeah.
I'm only 15 miles away.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to do a video of the whole, not of the whole place, because I've done that before, but of the event, and just interview the players. I think he's got quite a lot going, hasn't he? He's got a lot of people going. Yeah, it's quite a serious thing now. So yeah, look forward to that. It's the 3rd of May, the Kong Off at Arcade Bury. Shout out to me. I'm just going to give a shout out to Matt at London Pinball, who's been loaning me these pinballs, and may it continue, at least for this year anyway. So I really do appreciate that. Check out his website, Matt at London Pinball. Right, feedback.
Listener feedback.
This is from Button Scott Hattle. He did put it as part of the high score, but there's so much of it, I thought I'd take it out of the high scores bit. Hi, Shaun and Alex. Thanks for all the hard work you guys put into these podcasts. I really look forward to listening to it every month. This show's game was everywhere when I was growing up, and it's quite enjoyable for me. Around 10 years ago, I had the opportunity to grab a clone board of it, which had the monitor Galaga. I think I might have seen that, and had fun with it for quite a while until the dreaded conversation about things taking up too much space started. That must be with his missus. Needless to say, I am happy about it being in MAME for all to enjoy. And here is my score. That's a score. A couple of podcasts back, we were talking about Wimpies, weren't we?
Yeah.
And he's saying there's still 19 here in southern Ontario.
Oh.
In my city, Guelph, that's his city. So they're still abroad. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Mr. Buttons, Mr. Scott Haskell. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think we've still got a few here, but I don't see them as much as what we used to. Wimpies, but always enjoyed their food and stuff. It's quite a cool, chill place to be in. Stacey King, this month's podcast chat about electro albums resulted in me digging out my Electro 13 tape. I picked it up in '88 when on a long weekend with the family in Ilfracombe.
Ilfracombe is hard, that, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. I went to a flea market with my mum and found the tape. It's my favourite out of electro hours because it sits right at the point the style hip changed from electro to sampling with Eric B for President, side B, signalling the change. See, that's where I got out of it. I like the earlier stuff, me. The song The Problem features a sample of Thatcher and Reagan from when they bombed Libya back in '86. Listening to that song reminds me of us kids being at school asking ourselves what's going on. I think a lot of kids in the '80s were asking that question, hoping not to get nuked. How some things never changed. Now, for me, it was all about the Falkland Islands. I remember that invasion very well in the early '80s. And he goes on to say, whenever I'm on a flight, I always listen to this album. Once I'm sat there on the plane or waiting to take off. There is an arcade link because on that weekend away I found an arcade and discovered Alien Syndrome. I played that for a good chunk of the weekend, but that was the only time I actually saw and played the arcade machine. And he sent a picture in of his Electro 13 hip-hop cassette. That was very cool, mate.
I've listened to that in the car, and I don't... There's a Roxanne Shante or Real Roxanne, I don't know which one. And that's the only song I've heard on it. I think I went out of collecting electros when I heard like people like Public Enemy and Mantronic and people like that.
Yeah, it moved on quite a lot, hasn't it, since the early '80s?
And I didn't like the gangster rap. I just didn't like it.
No.
So I actually went out of techno and hip hop and went into like the techno stuff.
Do you want to read the next one?
I'm going to zoom on Mark Sharples. Weather's bobbins. So had the Beeb out this afternoon. Don't recall ever seeing this one at all. Turns out it's a Qbert clone. Another bang-on Aconsoft conversion. Hashtag 10p score. That's why I was seeing it. They did. BBC did really good computer conversions. And then Richard Broadhurst has taken it to a different level. Like with his Phoenix and Frogger and absolutely
I haven't
amazing.
heard from Richard for ages. I wonder if he's still about doing games. He used to be at Revival, didn't he? Or every time with a new game. I haven't heard from Richard for ages.
Oh, I haven't had a revival.
Hope you're doing well for listening, Richard. But yeah, he did some great games. I've never played that Bounce. I'll have to get that.
The last revival, I was nearly run over by a C5.
Oh dear.
I stood in the track. That was 2024, I think. I don't think there was one last year, was there?
No, there hasn't been a revival for years, mate. Years.
Yeah. What a shame. And it looks like Nerg's not happening either. That's Big Phil would have been.
Oh, I thought
Big Phil would have been.
You said it was.
No, I don't think it is. I think Big Phil would have been at this point, because it's normally July. He would be promoting the crap out of it now, and he's not.
Yeah.
So I think he was struggling with the actual cost of everything. You know, everything's gone up. I think that was a big sort
That
of
is a
issue.
shame. We need more retro events.
Biscuit review, biscuit review. I learned about you. Biscuit review.
Biscuit review. These are absolutely tick-tock, darling. The hazelnut cream and chocolate milk Bolson. I call them a posh flat Twix. They're like a Twix, but posh and flat with a bit of a hazelnut.
They look very continental.
I think they are. I think they come from Belgium or somewhere. Tet. What's Tet in the corner there? Yeah, Bols. Yeah, very nice. I think that was an Aldi special, that actually. Well, I've got them. I got 2 packs because I liked them so much. I liked them.
Did you dunk them in your tea?
No, you can't.
No, you don't do dunking.
No, it ruins the tea and it ruins a biscuit. You can't. It's just not happening.
But I bet there's some biscuits you do, like rich teas. Do you know those? They're really dry, aren't they?
Yeah.
You need to dunk them.
I don't drink
Definitely.
tea. I don't drink tea at all. I drink a lot of coffee, but not tea.
Yeah.
I'm weird, me.
Right.
Musical memories.
Musical memories from 1981, September. Oh my God, what are your memories, Shaun?
Oh, this is another one where I came to it later on. I think it's Kraftwerk, Computer World, Computer Welt in Germany. Numbers. That is, it's like a techno song, and it's made in 1981. Break beats, good snares, and it's got a creepy sound.
I've got it. I've got it here somewhere.
Have you got it, Computer World?
I've got that actual song, whether I can find it or not.
And it's more fun to compute. See, they were crap singers, Kraftwerk, but they made some...
Oh no, that's the model.
Oh yeah, that's one of the famous ones, isn't it? She's a model and she's looking at the Man Machine. I had that. I didn't have it on vinyl.
That's a classic, Man Machine.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Oh, it's got Computer Love on the B side. Computer Love, do you know that one?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but yeah, Computer World's a great one. I love that.
Yeah, I then obviously it was used in. It influenced a lot of breakdancing people, didn't it? Because of the beats. Especially when they did Tour de France.
Yeah.
Because that was a proper good... They had like a bit of a solo in that.
Didn't they use it in some of the electro tracks? I'm sure they do.
Yeah, Africa and Bambata stole a bit of it. And people were inspired by Kraftwerk's style. They really were.
And did you do a lot of breakdancing back in the day?
No, I think we discussed this. I banged my head on the chandelier, didn't I?
Oh, what, and that put you off?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You have an accent like that. I remember having an accent on my skateboard. I wasn't good enough to stand on it, so I used to put one knee on it and just push myself along, and I slipped and ended up scraping my face on the floor. And I had this horrendous nosebleed and scratch all above my lip that sort of crystallised for months. And I'll never forget my nan, because she was looking after me. She said, "Look at your face. You'll never be the same again." And I was like, I never went on a skateboard ever again after that. So I know what you mean. But breakdancing, I used to love that. I was always having burns with other people.
Did you put a video on maybe a while ago? You were breakdancing in the arcade, in someone's arcade.
Boneheads. Yeah. You can hear Dave Orton laughing in the background, can't you?
I missed that. I was there. I must have missed that.
Did you? Yeah. Occasionally, if I get drunk enough, I will start breakdancing if the music and the people are right. Yeah, we used to do all of that, man. It was so cool. But my musical memories of 81, and I've even put a picture here, Shaun, that is me aged 10, with my first ever album, Adam and the Ants, Prince Charming. Look at that in my bedroom. God. Isn't that cool? And I've still got that album today. Still got it here. It was just so good. This is like the start of New Wave, really, 80, 81. Lots of new bands, lots of new sounds coming out. But Adam Ant really was a punk. He still had that punk sound on his records. There wasn't much synth on it. He was still quite punky, and he's so unique. His sound is so unique. And I actually ended up seeing him live about 6-7 years ago, I think it was. I saw him live, and he was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Oh, yeah, he was really good. He was bipolar, isn't he? He had some mental illness 30 years ago. Managed to recover, got over it, medication, whatever, and he's come back with live gigs, new band, and he just sounds absolutely awesome. I loved it. So fond memories for me of Adam the Ants, and all the girls in my class loving him as well. It's just awesome. Love it.
Yeah,
that's my memories.
Kings of the Wild Frontier was before that.
Yes.
Two amazing
drummers.
albums. Yeah, they used some kind of, the drums were some kind of African kind of beat, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, some kind of style that they used.
Yeah.
Very good. Right.
Feature game review.
This is the meat and potatoes of our game. I did a what do you call them, poll on X.
Yeah.
Because you had 2 games that you're thinking of playing.
Dead
Galaga
Connection.
and Dead Connection. And
Yeah.
the listeners or the voters picked Galaga. And I'm so glad they did.
So this isn't my game this week, is it? This month, it's theirs.
Yeah. So you've got another one. You've got another one to pick now, haven't you? Yeah. So it was just a bit of fun.
Yeah.
That Galaga, written in katakana, is phonetically. This is I said how I put into AI. How do Japanese gamers phonetically pronounce the arcade game Galaga? And they pronounce it phonetically Gayaraga. Gayaraga. So Japanese games would say something like Gayaraga with short, even syllables. It's nothing like Galaga, is it? Gayaraga.
How did Vic used to say Galaga, didn't he? Something like that?
Galaga and Galaga. Yeah. There's a couple of things. But if you want to be
Galaga.
proper Japanese, it's Gayaraga. Yeah, it's good, that, isn't it? That's all my research that's done. That's all the research they did on this.
Well, it is the sequel to Galaxians, isn't it?
And got some tips there about the game. Do we need to tell anybody about Galaga? It's
what the tips?
It's the quintessential left and right single static screen shooter. It came after. Oh, have you played Galaxian? I always said I preferred Galaxian. But when I've gone back to it after playing this for a month, Galaxian is so slow. It's so sedate, and there's not a lot to it. I know Charlie Farr, if he listens to this, is not going to be happy because he's a world record holder in it. But
it's a huge improvement. It's a massive jump, isn't it? It's so much quicker. There's going on, and there's so much more risk reward in the sense that. Do you get beamed up? Do you get your extra ship? Or do you just carry on as you are? You know, you've got decisions in the game which you don't have in Galaxian, do you?
No.
In that sense. Do I have 2 ships or keep with the 1? You know, it's up to you. I mean, the only time I can see it being a benefit having a 2 is on the bonus stages. Because it's a lot easier, especially the later ones, having 2 ships over 1, for sure.
So again, you only kept 1 ship, did you?
No, I will go for 2 when I'm near the bonus stage. I'll try and get that extra 1. But then once you're past the bonus stage, you're a bigger target, aren't you? So it's like 9 times out of 10, you'll lose it again. Whereas you're probably better off not worrying about the bonus stage, getting 2 ships and just going through the whole game just a single ship, I think. But, you know, I'm saying that from the point of view where am I on the scoreboard, on the leaderboard? Not very high up, so maybe 2 ships is better. I don't know. Did you use 2 ships?
When I could get them, but like I said, you're a bigger target, and then I go like a couple of screens and I'd lose it. I thought, oh god! And I think you've got to make sure there's more than 2 Galagas on the screen at once, or they won't put the tractor beam in. Some kind of thing that happens, and they just won't put the. You can wait forever, and they won't put the tractor beam down.
Do they have to be a different colour? Do you know? You know when you shoot them, you have to shoot them twice, don't you? And they change colour. Does that matter whether they do the tractor beam or not? Do you know?
No, I don't think so. No, you got to shoot them twice. But you got to be careful with that because you can shoot the ship, you can shoot your own ship.
Yeah.
Which is it's so bad. And I kept doing that, and I thought one of my best scores. I thought, right, I'll just carry on with 1 ship, and I got to 70,000, so I got another ship, or 80,000, whatever it is. And I thought, do I get a double ship? And I got a double ship and lost it straight away. But I managed to creep over 100,000 in the end. But there's a no fire trick. Have you heard this? I've seen it on a couple of videos. You've got to leave the last but 2 little Galaxian, little birds, whatever they're called. You've got to leave them alive and clear the rest of the screen. And they just keep bombing. Right. They just keep coming down, and eventually they'll stop shooting. And when they stop shooting, you shoot them. It could be 10 minutes, it could be 7 minutes. And when you play the game after that, there's no bullets in any of the game. and I read up on it, and it's something to do with the bullet buffer. And when a bullet goes off screen, it sort of stays there. So when the bullet buffer fills up, there's no more bullets can be fired. It's something like that. But
who's going to want to do that though? You're just cheating, aren't you? Really?
Yeah. No, there's no extra lives. No extra lives after 1 million points. There's kill screens in. There's 4 ranks on the dip switches, if you've seen, and the default is rank A, what we were playing on, and there's a kill screen on rank A and rank C. But if you put it on rank B and rank D, you can continue playing. And if you play as player 2, you can see the millions digit. You can't see the millions digit in player 1. So you can start a 2-player, kill off your player 1, and carry on to 2-player, and you can see the millions digit. Because you can't normally.
Right.
But whenever would I get to
factoid.
Whenever would I get to million? I wouldn't, would I? But yeah. What
you need to keep playing. You need to give up the old karami. What do they call it? Krav
Maga. Contacts close.
Kram crack.
In Israeli, that is contact close.
Give that up, right?
Contact close, bang.
Give that up.
Yeah.
And play more games, more pickups from you, Mr. Holly.
Could do.
Less cram crack from your crack.
Yeah. Everyone knows how it plays. It's a really, I think it's a really good game. I really warmed to it. I felt first off I was getting annoyed with losing all the lives, and then I kept losing the double life, and I thought I've got another 60,000 to get going to get to another life and everything. So I just started playing it with a single ship, and because I was concentrating so much on that ship, I did quite a bit better. Obviously, I didn't do very good on the bonus levels. That's why you need them, like you said.
Did you get an extra life at 100,000?
It's what we were playing. I think is 20,000, 80,000, and then every 80,000 after that.
Oh, right.
That's default.
Yeah.
Right. What do you think of the graphics?
Well, I didn't put anything in here because I just thought you nailed it. Really, what you say, iconic 8-bit goodness. You know, it just looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It just looks great for its era.
Yeah, looks great.
It
Sounds
was just so
great.
cool when it came out. Yeah.
Memorable
Music's
music.
great.
Yeah.
It is.
It's so good. It is really a really good game. I've always said Galaga, or it's no Galaxian, but now I would much rather play Galaga.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. So much better. I'm surprised you didn't do this earlier in the podcast, but you chose Galaga 88, didn't you?
Yeah, and we chose Gap Plus.
I wondered if it was because of Vic preferred Galaxian over Galaga.
I don't know.
But, I mean, Galaga is huge in America. You go to America, they all, all the classic arcade collectors, they always go on about Galaga being one of the best games. I think it was always bigger over there than it was here, but I remember playing it here back in the day and loving it. I thought it was awesome, Great game. Can't fault it, really. There's nothing to fault, can you? It's just an awesome game of risk reward.
Yeah, you can. I looked at ports and sequels. Obviously, there was Gap Plus. You can have 6 wingsmen on that, because you are the one with the tractor beam in Gap Plus, and not the other way around. And you can choose 2. You can have 6 wingmen. It's stupid. And then Galaga 88, where you can actually start with. You can pick 2 ships to start with, and that was re-released on the PC Engine's Galaga 90, confusingly, which is a really good version. Mm-hmm. And I've put Galaxian Theatre here, which is
I've been in one of them.
Which is it's not really Galaga, it's Galaxian Theatre, but that's the last time like a Galaga thing appeared in the arcade, and it's an
on-rail shooter. I've played one.
What was your mate when you went over to see him? What was he called?
Bruno,
that's it. He had one, didn't he?
He had one. Yeah. He got it from Spain in bits and reassembled it. I mean, it's huge. It's the size of a caravan. You get inside, it's massive. And I think there's like 4 laser discs running this game. It's just crazy.
God.
I think he's since sold it, but not really. Why would anyone want to own that? I don't know. I mean, it's just huge, and it's just an on rails shooter. There's not a lot to it. Once you've done it, it's the same thing over and over again. But they don't they have these flat screen Galaga games now in modern arcades? They do a Centipede one. I'm sure they do a Galaga one as well.
I'm not sure about
Am I thinking
Galaga.
Space Invaders?
Yeah, it is Space Invaders. Galaga, the world's largest Pac-Man. Centipede, yeah. Yeah. Not seeing Galaga.
But, the character you see in lots of other games, don't you? I'm sure you do. I've seen, like, some of the sprites, animations in other games. It's so iconic. Iconic game. I think everyone's played Galaga.
Yeah. What was it on? Oh, my God. MSX? Atari 788, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, PlayStation, Xbox, Wii, PS3, PSP, iOS, Android, Switch, PS4. It goes on and on. Every single home computer, every single console, and they did some more modern stuff on the mobile. Called it Galaga Legions, Galaga Wars, and Galaga Revenge, and Galaga Destination Earth. I don't know if they're any good.
And so it goes on. Yeah, rinse and repeat.
Yeah. Right, suppose we better get some skulls, mate.
High score countdown.
Oh, we have had.
Yes, we got 38 people playing this month. Wow.
Wow, that's excellent. Cool. Right.
Yeah, as I'll start it off.
Go on.
We got at the bottom here Basil the Sane with 15,440. Classic shooter, tougher than Galaxian. But the tweaked gameplay makes this one of the greats. Good fun, but still tough as nails.
37th place. Wow. Mark Watner Gravy, 32,600.
Stacey King with 37,220. Sorry. I only played Galaga on the PS1 while Tekken loaded and a couple of credits during Time Warp Arcade Meet. I failed to fight my urge to shoot that diving alien, only to crash into it. Time and time again.
J Ping Barber, Abba J Ping, 45,000. He does the tune. 45,800. Classic game, one of the prettiest. So famous for that even non-gamers have heard of it. Alongside Pac-Man and Space Invaders, it was even mentioned in the Marvel movie. Not having a chance to play it, but the scores look very good this month.
Michael Waltman. 47,960. Hi Shaun, hi Alex. It's been a while since my last high score, but I haven't missed a single episode. Still brilliant podcast, thanks to both of you. Galaga is one of my absolute favourites, 10 out of 10. Such a great game. Just missed on my old personal best from Arcade Sidekick, 48,020. From level 8 onwards, it just gets too fast and I tend to chase the bombs. Can't tell my hands not to, but they won't listen. Greetings from Luxembourg and keep up the good work, Michael. Oh, cheers, mate. And
yeah, Vader
great
GB.
Stuff, great score.
Yeah, Vader GB, 48,480.
Retro Russ, 69,770. An arcade classic that I just cannot play no matter how hard I try.
He's the guy. I messaged him the other night, and when I put the advert on for Galaga, he says, "Oh, I haven't done you a picture yet." And he did the picture in about half an hour, and it's a brilliant picture. He does all our pictures, and he does the Kong off stuff. One Punch Run. 71,490. This was all I could manage on Galaga before the deadline. Sad to say, it's my top score ever. when I even look at with the other people's scores, had to fix my cab from rolling before I could play. Rolling.
Andrew M45, 75,210.
Still stuck on the M45. Majok, 79,160.
Davy Boy, 81,290. Hey guys, what a classic game you picked this month. Brilliant. Perfect gameplay and sound effects. I've really grown to love this game more and more. Trying extra hard to produce good score. I love this era. Early 80s, the most. One tiny criticism could be the collision detection is sometimes off. If being really mean, which I'm not. Can see why there are so many of these cabs at retro arcades.
Not sure about that, are you?
I didn't notice any problem with the hit detection, no, not really.
Yeah. Stuart Time Warp of the Time Warp Arcade, 82,760.
Ed?
Have I got this right? Is he Copper Band as well?
Yeah, Copper Band Ed.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I thought so.
Yeah. He's my mate who comes around here and we do the live together sometimes,
Yeah,
remember?
yeah.
My cameraman. He only lives in the next village, does Ed. He comes around with his cakes and drops them all over the floor, don't you, Ed? No, he's a good guy. He's got a great score. Nice. You've been practicing, Ed. Look at that. 86,070. Here's my best effort for this month high score challenge. The furthest I got was level 14, but I missed the bonuses on the challenging stages, so my score was lower. Oh, excuses. Enjoyed this one. It brought back a lot of nostalgia from the early 80s and the PlayStation era where I used to used on the Ridge Racer loading screen. Okay.
Yeah,
Keep up the great work. Cheers, Ed.
Yeah. John, 87,290.
Deadlock, 87,750. Finally submitting a score for the first time in ages. Great shooter, but tough as old boots.
Mr. Messi, 88,840. The first time I played this was holidaying at Sandy Balls in 1984. I don't know what that is. It was on-site. It was in the on-site arcade at a porter cabin. Have you ever been in one of them? When the travellers...
A porter cabin?
Yeah, a porter cabin with arcade cabs. When the fairs came round, there were porter cabins with arcades, and I remember them, with a small number of other cabs. To be honest, it may have been Galaxian. Annoying, I can't remember what other games there were. Damn memory.
Ponder, 88,920.
This is your good self, 94,680.
Yeah, I could have. If I had more time, I could have. I know I can beat that score, but I just didn't get a lot of time this month. But I thoroughly enjoyed it.
James Wise Mids, 104,680. This is more like it.
He is Jimmy with 107,930. I've always preferred Galaxian, but the more I play Galaga and the more I warm to it. Badly hard. What's that?
Bloody hard.
Bloody.
Yeah.
What English is this? Have you written this or has he written it? Bloody. It's not English, is it? Bloody. Bloody hard, mind you. Bloody. It's bloody, mate, not bloody.
Yeah, it's not swearing, no. We don't swear on this podcast, do we?
Well, bloody, that's not a swear word.
Can be.
Is it? Bloody, bloody.
Yeah.
Managed to get across the 100k barrier, and that would do me.
Oh, Paul McCaskey. Hi, Shaun. Hope you're doing well. My score isn't great. I just got that score, 110,060. Love Galaga, though I need to put some more work into it. Great game. Enjoy your Easter. Oh, yeah, it was Easter, wasn't it? Old
Man Steve, 111,000.
Juxably, I never know how to say that. Juxalby, 112,300.
Soul, 140,790. People pronounce it Galaga or Galaga, but once pronounced it as Carlsberg Export, and was punched by a very tall bear dancing the Kozak on a ferry in Zeebrugge. All a bit weird, so pronounce it right is what I say. All a bit weird, so pronounce it right what I say.
Carlsberg Export. Oh, so you crazy fool. In 14th place is very respectable, 127,000. This is me, 127,380. I got 132 after he finished. You know when the like the pressure's off and then you just sort of free Like the patterns I
Yeah,
struggled
but
with.
it doesn't put you further up the table, Shaun. You're still there, mate. You're
Yeah.
still there. Look, the next one is 133,000.
Yeah.
So that's all in your mind. Mark, happy dude, 133,060. Great afternoon spent in the games room with Dexter.
That's his grandson.
I played this and he played Pac-Man.
Ooh, good lad. Peter Rhodes, 151,050. Hi, Shaun and Alex. Great choice this month. Hadn't really spent much time on Galaga before, but after a while you start to see the patterns, and it surprised me how much it reminded me of 1942 with some of the attack waves. Yeah, maybe. Some of them come up behind you, don't they? Had a cheeky go on the cab in Arcade Club too, and was traumatised by the high score. Someone got 4 million, I think. Keep practising. Love from Pete. You haven't put love from Pete, but I said that. Love from Pete. Kisses. I just made that bit up.
Aid Skyway 73, 151,240. Bit of progress on Galaga today. First I've ever got.
Yeah, he's not quite bad. And Rygar, he's normally got a really high score. He's got 155,770. Had a few more goes on Galaga, new personal best. I think he saw Mr. Berserker's score and thought, why bother?
Yeah, I mean, I saw the scores and thought, I'm only going to get 1 point in this anyway. Not that I didn't want to carry on playing it, but it was a busy month. But it's a game I'll always go back and play. It's always a game I'll play if I ever see it. Craig, Goodwin's Place, 160. He's got 2 points, 163,470. Hi, both. I missed putting in a score last month as I couldn't get on with Pop Flamer. Neither could I, Craig, so don't worry about it. But I had to get back for this one of my favourites. Yeah, it's an awesome game.
Mitsuyama, Stephen Bell, 3 points with 194 and 90. Hi, Shaun. I was hoping to crack 200k, but just couldn't get there. I know this game is well liked by a lot of people, but it's not a favourite of mine. By the way, have you seen this site for arcade manuals? Have you seen that? I'll put a link in the show notes. There's loads of arcade manuals and schematics and stuff. It's arcadefm.com. I'm sure someone would have seen it in the chat.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the show notes.
Yeah, because if you haven't got a physical manual, all of them, most of them have been scanned now. You can access a lot of them. Buttons, 4 points with 203,300.
We read his comments out.
Comments.
Tagster, 5 points with 206 and 6,050. Happy with that. Definitely clearing a side. You clear one side. Help me lift my game. If only I hadn't shot my captured ship. The amount of times I did that. Shot your own ship. Have you done that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's easily done. Who's next? Salbug?
Salbug.
Love, love, love. Love, love, love this game, he says. It's a perfect blend of sound, graphics, and gameplay. Also one of the few games that I can drag my wife into. Into the game? An arcade to play. Oh, okay, sorry. And if she gets a perfect on the chart stage, she always does a little dance. Oh, what's next?
Evan 04, Evan McGay, 7 points with 250,270. Played it on Wolf MAME. Do you know what Wolf MAME is?
Never heard of it.
It's a strict version of MAME where you can't get into any of the menus to change anything, and they use it for high score.
Why would you want that?
And they use it for high.
Why would you want that?
They use it for high score contests. So if you've done it on Wolf MAME, you've done it, proper, bang on, correctly. You haven't changed your dip switch settings. You haven't changed the lives or anything.
You're still just doing it on MAME. It still only counts as a MAME.
It does
score, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's Wolf MAME now. I didn't think it still existed, but obviously it does.
Yeah, I mean, you're either going for a world record on an original PCB, or you're doing it on MAME. I don't think it really matters what MAME you have, does it? Really? It just counts as MAME. No. Okay. We got Gaz Quickfall. He's got 8 points with 271,000. Awesome, addictive game, but frustrating AF. At the same time,
yeah,
nearly said it.
yeah. He's another cool player, and Carlitos doing really well this year. He's come out of nowhere. He is.
Come out of nowhere.
He didn't play last year, and he's rinsing it this year. 9 points with 303,170. To say I hit a wall would be an understatement. Galaga is cracking game, but so glad I can give it a rest now. Ooh.
But you'll go back to it. At number 1, top of the pops, is Mr. Berserker with 10 points. And he got, I can't believe this, 3 million. Is that right? 3,051,020.
Yeah.
I pushed myself to have one more game of Galaga. Stopped at 3 million. Plenty looking for tips on it. All I can say is try and keep one side of the screen clear. Also, from level 22, the patterns are the same, so the difficulty doesn't change. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was doing. One side of the fleet, clearing it, and then doing the other side. I found that easier. But awesome scores, guys. Awesome scores.
Yeah, incredible scores.
I think I might have dropped down a place now in the league standings.
After 4 games, Carlito is at top. With he's joint top with Mr. Berserker, 37 points. Mitsuyama, 28 points. 8 Skyway, 20. Rygar, 20. Gaz Quickfall is another newcomer, 40. So you're fifth, really. You're fifth with 9 points.
I know. I need to move that up, though.
Salbug's fifth as well. Evan just spoke to. Matt Nero, okay, 7th. Brian Haribo's 8th. There's a lot in 8th with 6 points. I'm in 9th with 5 points. I've played 4 games and I've got 5 points.
Are you happy with that?
Not really. Well, I'm doing my best.
Must try harder. Must give up cram and play more games.
Yeah.
Well, how many 10p's would you have put out of your hard-earned pound, Shaun?
No, well, I said 7 for a start, but I would have put 9 in.
I'm going to say 10.
Yeah.
It is a classic. It's a 10 out of 10 game. You can't fault it. It's awesome. Play it. It's just a great 80s classic, isn't it?
It is. It's so good. It is so good.
It's so good.
Staying in my favourites now.
Yeah, definitely. Now, one thing I forgot, Shaun, which I do every month, and I forgot to mention it in the musical memories, was the top 10 countdown of September 1981. I've got to include this because I love doing this and I forgot to do it. So, do you want to hear it?
Yeah, go on.
At September in 1981, at number 10 is Love Action by Human League.
Oh, yeah.
Did you like Human League?
Yeah. Some of the early stuff I think is brilliant.
Yeah. At number 9, going down, is Rolling Stones with Start Me Up. See, this is what I liked about the 80s. Your dad liked tracks in the top 10 as well as you did.
Yeah.
You know, I think the early 80s was so cool. I'm not so keen on the late 80s, but the early 80s was so cool. Except for this next one. Alvin Stardust, Pretend. I bet you loved Alvin Stardust, didn't you?
No.
Number 7, Hold On Tight, Electric Light Orchestra. Going down at number 6 is Japanese Boy, Anika. I remember the name, I can't remember the song. Oh, here's a favourite of yours, Shaun. I know you love it. Cliff Richard with Wired for Sound.
Oh,
you love Cliff Richard.
He's on that skateboard. Oh, so sexy was Cliff when he is Cliff. Oh, what a sexy guy.
You got 2 tracks in there. My mum loved Cliff Richard and my dad loved the Rolling Stones. So they're all watching Top of the Pops as well as me for all these new other bands coming out. At number 4, going up, is Hands Up, Give Me Your Heart with Ottawa. Going up at number 3 is Souvenir by Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. Now you're talking. That peaked at number 3. Going down from number 1, it spent 1 week at number 1. It's now at number 2. Is Tainted Love by Soft Cell.
Wow, yeah.
And this month's number 1 It had 2 weeks at #1 at this point, and it is the band I was talking about earlier. Is Adam and the Ants and Prince Charming. Question for you, mate.
Yeah.
Who was Adam's godmother? She featured in the song Prince Charming. Famous female actress.
Yeah.
She was his godmother in real life.
I can picture her.
Real life godmother in the song Prince Charming, the video to Prince Charming.
I know you mean. Who was it? Go on.
Diana Dawes.
Oh God, yeah.
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 His videos were amazing, weren't they?
Yeah.
I remember Adam Ant sitting on the sofa with Noel Edmonds. You remember the swap shop?
Yeah.
And Noel interviewed him, and he got out his illustrations, all the little comics he did, sketches he did for the videos. He's very creative, you know, how he filmed it all, designed it all, and stuff like that. All the costumes was all his idea. Great artist. Really, really cool.
The logo was
that's it.
The logo was like an ant, wasn't it, with a Indian headdress on it, wasn't it? Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. Really clever.
Yeah.
Well, that's it, kids. That was an amazing game. And we had an amazing game previous to this. It was called Pop Flamer. Check that out.
Oh, God, yeah. What a load of rubbish that was.
Right, so next show's game is your pick.
Next show's game.
It is my pick. I've been looking forward to playing this one for quite a while now. I've got an original PCB of it. It is Capcom's classic. Well, it's not really, because not a lot of people know about it. It is the Speed Rumbler from 1986. ROM is Scrumbler, SRUMBLER. Lives free. Bonus life at 30k, 80k, and every 80k. Difficulty normal. Default settings.
Yeah, submit your score by Saturday, the 2nd of May. 3rd of May is the Kong off, isn't it?
Yeah.
2nd of May, 2026, 5 p.m. UK time. You can tweet your Twitter. You can what would you do with Twitter now? You can exit on Twitter X at hashtag 10p score 10p score. Sidekick app in the 10 pence club section. Make sure you get in there, or email biscuits at 10pencearcade.com. Yeah, get your ROMs, not your REMs. Get your ROMs from wherever you can find legit arcade ROMs. They'd be that MAME, Switch, Evercade, Raspberry Pi, Antstream, etc. No continues allowed, obviously. Make sure they're legit arcade ROMs. Some of these compilations have like cut down versions of it, don't they? They have like weird versions, but don't play them. Right, there's our links. And I'll put some links in the show notes of what we talked about. So it's been a pleasure, mate, talking to you.
It has. It's been quite a chilled one tonight. I'm quite tired, to be honest with you, because it's been such a hard day for me. I will have definitely more energy for the next one. But, you know, I love doing this with you, Shaun. It's great, and it's great seeing everybody giving some feedback. It's great seeing pickups from the community, scores, all the comments. We all really appreciate it, guys. It's just some months we can be a bit tired, can't we, Shaun?
Yeah.
You know? He's not saying anything. He's fast asleep.
I'm all right. I've had my tea, so I'm all right. Yeah.
Yeah, because this is a Tuesday night. We've both been working. Sometimes it's hard to get into the mood, but when we do, we love it.
Yeah.
But we are ready to go to bed now. Shaun's yawning. No, it's great, mate. I've enjoyed doing it as always, and look forward to the next one, mate. And look forward to playing this game. It's going to be cool.
Yeah, I've only sort of played it on and off over the years. It's an unusual one, but it.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll talk about it obviously more in the show.
Yes. All right. Cheers, then, guys. Thanks for listening. Cheers,
you.
Shaun. And
Cheers,
I'll
mate.
see you on the next one.
That's a
Bye.
good one. Bye-bye.
At the 10 pence